Cannabis advocates call for fair legislation. Cannabis advocates in Thailand are urging the new government to pass legislation that protects users, businesses, non-users, and minors, warning that recent regulatory changes risk creating monopolistic conditions in the industry. At the Drugs Community Forum hosted by the Health and Opportunity Network, Thai cannabis activist Chokwan Kitty Chapaka criticized amendments introduced in late June, saying they excluded small players and undermined consumer protection. Under the new rules, only sellers with good agricultural and collection practices, GACP, certificates issued by the Department of Thai Traditional Medicine are allowed to sell cannabis flowers. Currently, just 79 locations have such certification, leaving around 18,000 licensed dispensaries dependent on a handful of suppliers. Chokwan also noted that requiring medical prescriptions to buy cannabis favors wealthy dispensaries that can afford doctors or rebrand as clinics, while some prescriptions are issued without proper medical credentials. Advocates want regulations returned to the framework before June, when multiple agencies shared responsibility for enforcement, and they call for a comprehensive cannabis law to establish a clear framework for the future. Although the new rules were designed to raise standards, critics argue they are ineffective, open to corruption, and increase costs for patients. Chokwan stressed that prevention of misuse, especially among minors, should focus on education rather than prohibition. Bank of Thailand to curb gold's impact on the baht. The Bank of Thailand, Baht, announced on Monday, September 8, that it is considering measures to mitigate the impact of gold prices on the baht. According to the baht, the currency's recent strength was driven by a weaker US dollar combined with rising gold prices. While no specific measures were detailed, the central bank said its actions would aim to reduce currency volatility. On Tuesday, September 9, at 8 a.m., Thai time, €1 traded at 37.27 baht, and $1 at 31.66 baht. Russian tourist missing after being swept out to sea in Phuket. Rescue teams are searching for a Russian man swept away by strong waves while swimming off a Phuket beach shortly after midnight. The incident occurred around 12:30 a.m. Thursday, in front of a hotel between Banana and Nai Thon beaches in the Lang district, according to Pol Captain Saporn Wangkai, Deputy Investigation Chief at Saku Police Station. Police and rescue units arrived at the scene and met a Russian woman, later identified as 24-year-old Kamila Sharapova, the girlfriend of the missing man. She told officers that she and her boyfriend, 35-year-old Denis Kanenkov, had gone swimming when strong waves struck. Kanenkov pushed her toward the shore, saving her life, but was himself swept away and disappeared. Because of rough seas and darkness, rescuers could not start their search immediately. On Thursday morning, divers from the Kosoltam Phuket Rescue Foundation joined the effort to locate the missing tourist. Earthquake off Myanmar felt in Bangkok. A magnitude 5.4 earthquake struck near Myanmar's southern coast on Thursday morning and was felt in several parts of Bangkok. The Earthquake Observation Division of the Thai Meteorological Department reported the quake at 9:58 a.m., centered 10 kilometers underground in the Andaman Sea, about 211 kilometers southwest of Mae Sot District in Tak Province. Officials linked the tremor to the Sagang Fault, an active seismic zone in Myanmar that also caused the March 28 earthquake, which resulted in deaths and major damage in both Myanmar and Thailand. Bangkok residents reported feeling dizzy, and some saw lamps swaying, particularly in high-rise buildings. At the Ministry of Labor in Dindang District, workers evacuated after feeling the shaking. Reports also came from Ratchathui, Padhamwan, Bang Khay, Hoi Quang, Phai Atai, Bang Rak, and Klong San districts. Geology professor Santi Palapli of Chulalongkorn University said the quake was not serious and advised the public not to panic, describing it as normal fault activity. Amorn Pamanmas, president of the Thai Structural Engineers Association, explained that while this quake was less severe than the March 28 tremor, it occurred closer to Bangkok, within 400 to 500 kilometers. The city's soft clay layer can amplify tremors 3 to 4 times, affecting tall buildings, though no structural damage has been reported.